Hi, welcome to Demo Garage. I'm Steven, and in today's episode, I'm going to be working on the sill plates, the door jamb, and I'm hoping to make them look a lot better than they currently do. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so a quick clip here, and looks like my battery's about to die. We'll see if we can get through this, but this is the sill, and it was super dirty, and I did wipe it off a little bit. It looks a little better than it did, and I've decided to try and polish this as a small project. So there was pop rivets 3 places along this edge, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along that edge, and then I just kind of pried it free. I'm going to polish this off the car, and you can see has a lot of debris under here. I'll bring you, when I do the other side, I'll probably shoot a little bit better video. So yeah, I'm going to have to do something with the remainder of the pop rivets. There's one here, but this is a great look at the original color. So when I get ready to put this back on, I'm going to clean it up and take some photographs for a future repaint of the car. But let me bring you back when I get set up to polish this inner sill. So bring you back. Okay, so here's the next clip. I've got this driver's side sill that needs to be cleaned up quite a bit. So I'll do that with the simple green, maybe some other ways as well, get as clean as possible. And then I'm hoping to use this Flitz polish. Picked up some cheap buffing wheels that I plan to stick in my drill. I'm gonna go to town, wipe it clean, go to town, wipe it clean, go to town, clean up the sill on the driver's side and reinstall. But let me bring you back when I'm partway through the cleanup or the polishing, and I'll let you know if I like this stuff or not. It's probably going to be as good as any other products. I'm not planning on using these compounds. I just bought this from Harbor Tool and Freight because it was cheap. I got 2 packets like that, so 4 of these wheels. So yeah, I'll bring you back. Okay, so I hit this inside edge with a palm sander, and don't really care what it looks like. It actually did have, I think you remember from the last clip, maybe I showed you, it actually had a little bit of this pattern on it, but that has now disappeared with the sanding. And I'm using some acetone, and it looks like I've got some black overspray from the last paint job. Cleaning this up as much as possible. Looks like most of the black has come off. I'm going to continue with this section and probably do this section as well with the acetone because it's doing a good job cleaning, using a little bit of the simple green too. And then once I got it clean, I'm going to start with the Flitz polishing. So I'll bring you back. All right, so I brought out the big gun, and it's looking pretty good. I mean, I wasn't looking for perfection here. The passenger side's got lots of scratches, like deep scratches. This isn't too bad. Just looking for a better improvement. And the Flitz is working okay. I suspect any metal polish would work this good if you put in some time. So here's what it looks like. I'm kind of working this way. Haven't done anything over here. So you can see there's improvement. Just looking for some improvement. Probably hit this side one more time and move over to this side. No big deal. Yada, yada, yada. So I think it's going to look much better. I'll clean up the door sill, pop rivet this guy on, and then move to the passenger side. So yeah, bringing you back for another clip, a little progress. Looks pretty good. I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've got the sill cleaned up as much as I'm going to do. And I've got the remnants of the pop rivets basically just pushed back into the sill. That's all I could do. I'm going to take a couple of sill photos so I know what color green one of these days I'm going to do. And I've got this sill polished up as much as I'm going to do. And of course there is some corrosion on it. So this is as much effort as I'm going to put in on it. The passenger side is actually even worse. So I'm going to go ahead and pop rivet this guy on and I'll bring you back. All right, looking pretty good. Got the guy pop riveted on. She's shiny, she's clean underneath. Door sill's clean. So I've got it pop riveted on, no big deal. Easy peasy. Just got to do the other side now. Let me bring you back. Okay, so here's the passenger side. And shooting this video a little bit late. I didn't know if I was actually going to make a video about this. Seems pretty self-explanatory, but I thought I would shoot some content in case anyone is coming up with this project. This passenger side is more worse for wear than the driver's side. I still need to go through the hinges on the door at some point, and probably at this point, it's the door is scraping here. Anyway, I'll get to that as in a future video. But you can see this sill is in pretty rough shape. So first step is I'm gonna drill out these pop rivets. There's 2, 4, 5 on the top and maybe 3 or 4 on the bottom. Can't remember. I've actually already done the driver's side, so I'll be including that footage, but continuity might seem a little strange on this. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna started shooting this a little bit late, and I thought I would start the video with the passenger side, even though the driver's side's already done. So I'm gonna get my drill and drill these pop rivets out. And I'm gonna pop this sill plate off, and at least on the driver's side, it was installed with just pop rivets, no adhesive. So I was able to remove it fairly easily. And then let me get to that and I'll bring you back. Okay, drilled out all those rivets. Was able to just pop that off. Again, no adhesive, super dirty underneath. I'll be cleaning that up before I reinstall, but let's kind of bolt this thing down to a table and go to town with the polish. I'll bring it back. Okay, so here's the passenger side, and I've taken a sander, palm sander, to the back side, cleaned up. I'm sure you can see that, but it's got some pretty big dings that are coming through. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to spend crazy time on this. It's obviously damaged quite a bit here. So I think I'm going to stick a 2x4 or a 4x4 underneath it, and I'm going to gently tap this down, flatten it as much as I feel prudent, and it's only going to help. So it looks like I've got a little area here and a little area here to try and straighten and flatten, and I'll bring you back when I've done that. All right, bye. All right, so I think that looks much better. Not my body hammer, just a light dead blow and a 4x4 underneath it. And this is way better than it used to be. And that's as good as I'm gonna make it, because it's obviously scarred and scratched and whatever. So next step is to strap this guy down to the table and go to town with the flits. So I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've got this passenger side sill looking as good as I'm planning on making it look. Flattened out, polished up. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me show you the sill. I got to clean that up still, so I'll bring it back. Okay, looks a little dirty under there. Just going to use a simple green, do as best I can, and I'm going to prep the surface for reinstallation. Yep, I don't know if you can see that. Keeping the fire extinguisher in there just in case. Car's on the road again, and I don't trust it yet, but everything is going really well. So yeah, I'll bring you back and I've got this cleaned up. Okay, this is as clean as I'm planning on making the sill. All the holes in the fiberglass are cleared from the original rivet. I've got the plate ready to install. This is definitely looking much better than it did. Not 100%, but I was just looking for better. And I'll bring it back. All right, so I'm prop riveting this guy back on. You know, I did a couple in the middle. Just gonna hit these ones on the outside. Going well, looks much better, much better. And I'll bring you back in another second. All right, looking way better. All shiny and everything. So this is the passenger side. And again, it's never gonna be perfect. So let me walk around and show you the driver's side, which I completed first. Ooh, looks good, looks good. All right, so I hope you enjoyed those clips. And this is Steven with Demo Garage. I appreciate you coming along. I hope you learned something. I know I did. So until the next video, I'm gonna say bye.